Hello YouTube, it is me, Raina, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and review of Druck Season 7, Episode 1. So, disclaimer, I am going to mispronounce a lot of names here. Sorry, that's just, these are hard names to pronounce, so big disclaimer. So far, what I thought of the episode, I think it set the table really great for this season. We kind of know where certain themes are going to explore. I did feel like the first episode ended abruptly at the end of the Halloween party, but I think it got the message across. I wish it could have done a little bit more to really, stick the landing as a whole. But, like I said, it was a good first episode to set the table for the rest of the season. So, one motif that I see is the plants, nature. We see Ishmael coming out of green leaves, them on the ground touching grass. The whole entire room is filled with plants. And then they go to the Halloween party dressed as poison ivy. If the point wasn't, brought home enough, I think that's going to be a big motif for them this season of showing possibly growth. And I'm pretty sure during their Hell Weeks that we're going to see some plants probably decay and die off, to show that or whatever. But I think that's so interesting that they chose that for them. And I think Druck, especially with New Gen, has done a great job of doing certain motifs for these characters. And I love that. It really, it may be cheesy or maybe so obvious, but I think they do it in such a great way and to show the character developing, changing, and growing. So I'm liking that. I really like that as a motif, concerning that's what Ishmael's going to do, grow and change. Another motif to keep on with that is the friendships. We find out that Ishmael has a friend named Sasha who, they are best friends. They have their own little dance to, be goofy and chatty and whatever. He's allowed to come to dinner. And, you kind of feel that Ishmael wants to keep, Sasha separate or try to keep him separate from his other friends. And Sasha kind of feels insecure around his friends if you consider the last clip of the episode of where he's kind of longingly looking at Ishmael and, they're doing a little dance and then Ishmael gets pulled away and Sasha, gets upset and whatever. People are saying that this might be some romantic thing involved. I could see it, but I think it's just him feeling insecure about Ishmael's, current friends and friend group and, that they may grow apart yet again. So that's unfortunate. And we kind of see Constantine on the flip side of that, the opposite. We see Constantine being Constantine, of course, interrupting Ishmael's, peace in the first clip of him, like I said, being on the grass, being in nature, really, be peaceful and kind of meditating. And then Constantine comes in and interrupts that. And that's obviously going to be a motif throughout the whole entire season between them. And then when it comes to Ishmael's gender identity, that's kind of brought up in the clip. We find out that that they have a little brother picking him up from, I want to say, soccer practice. And one of the boys, of course, little boys, asked the brother, "Hey, is that your brother or sister?" The casual, just transphobia, of course. And the little brother gets embarrassed and pushes, Ishmael away. It's not like a hard push, but, it's, yeah. So we're going to deal with that probably this season. Hopefully no more transphobia, but maybe Ishmael being they already seem kind of confident in their sexual identity, considering they, wear lipstick and wear traditionally female clothes, whatever. So maybe even more confident or, really trying to define themselves. And with that, I think that comes in with Lou, considering she goes into the boys' bathroom and sees Ishmael putting on lipstick, and Ishmael kind of gets flustered by her. And then in the classroom, he still is flustered and kind of taken aback. I think you can either interpret this as a romantic thing or them being like, oh my God, there's someone like me who is defying gender norms, who is confident in who she is. She don't care. And I think that's such a great thing to see. And I think Lou is going to bring that out in them. And then, once again, you have Constantine trying to hit on her and do whatever. But I don't think she's interested in Constantine, honestly. But we'll see where that goes. Once again, that can go either way of being romantic or friends. Who knows? But like I said, this really sets a table for the rest of the season for them. I'm not going to do every single episode. It depends on what happens. Like if something really big happens, then I'll do a review of it. But mainly, I wanted the first episode to give you my immediate thoughts. If I don't do every single episode, I'll just do this one, episode 5, and then episode 10. So that's kind of my tentative schedule. It may change. So what are your thoughts on this first episode of Ishmael season? Are you interested to see where it goes? Bye.